4th of September, Monday morning. I've just dropped the van with Pa out to his yard. We got it up on his hoist, had a look at the bit of welding. He found another little bit of welding that he just wants to tidy up. It was nothing to do with the DOE. He just said, I'm going to tidy that up for you. He can't do it today, Monday. He's doing a little bit of grinding today on it, all right. He's waiting for some parts. So hopefully he'll start it tomorrow. But I only had tomorrow, Tuesday. I only have until tomorrow week to book it in for the DOE. And he has a busy week because the chap works where I live in, like. So I'm hoping he'll get it done. That on Thursday he'll know that it'll be done and I can ring for a DOE. So this part of this video is, it's in Paz, it's on the hoist, and let's see what the next part is. Back at base. Brought the van back in for the retest for 9:30. As usual, I was there at 9 o'clock. In fact, I was here at 8 and I drove it around to bed in the breaks, and Pa arrived here and said, well, and I said, no, it's not till 9:30. So I said, I'm heading off now, and I headed off early. He said I should head off now because it's going to take me that long to drive feckin' 15 minutes out the road. Anyway, I got there. It was nerve-wracking, guys, and I know it was a retest. It was nerve-wracking, I'm gonna be honest. So, Pa had done the welding, which you've seen the photographs, and a big thank you to, you've seen the photographs. A big thanks to Pa for doing that, and he did it in no time at all because the guy has a job as well, and a brilliant job. And I wanted to make sure that the tester saw it, that he didn't just jack it up and look. So when I arrived there, I lifted up the carpet and I said, job done. He went, oh my God, he says, that's a great job. And I went, thanks very much. He said, me buddy did it. And he said, it's much better than it was. And I said, look, I've got new brakes all around. And he said, just give me the keys. It wasn't starting great this morning. So I said to him, can I start it? So I started it. He drove it in. He put it onto the brake machine. And then he didn't put it on the hoist. I heard it drive back out. I wouldn't say it was in 10 minutes. Then he came into me and he says, I've good news and I've bad news. Aww. My heart sank, and I said, what's the good news? And he says, the good news is it passed. See those words there? Passed. That's making great news. That's not good news. That's making great news. No, I didn't care about the bad news. And then I said to him, what's the bad news? It won't start. Aww. I said, what? He said, it won't start. He said, I think it's out of diesel. And I said, that's not a problem. I had little 5 litres in the back because the fuel gauge doesn't work in this thing. So I carry 5 litres, which I've now since found out that that doesn't wet the side of the tank. I put in the 5 litres, started the van, drove out the gate, and she stopped. So I rang Pa to tell him that it passed because he was here in the yard, and I said, it passed. However, and he would go on. I said, it's not starting for me. And he was with Anthony, and they said, do this, it might be dirty. I told him I put fuel in and it might be dirt. It was starting, it was ticking over, but as soon as I put it in gear and went to rev it wasn't driving. So he said, I had a jerry can here. He said, I'll get you diesel, I'll be with you in a few minutes. So I rang Deirdre and I texted Brian, who's been helping me out a lot with this, and I let Rocky know. As you know, Rocky's in Crete. I didn't tell Rocky about sitting at the side of the road. Pa arrived and we spent a good half hour trying to figure out what it was. We were going fuel pump, it's not an electronic fuel pump. Oh, we were, in fairness to him, he was sucking diesel, excuse the expression, but he was pushing diesel. we couldn't get it going. So Pa drives a Mini, and there was no way that the Mini was going to tow this, and we'd no tools. He literally came out and actually stuck 20 quid worth of diesel into the can, came out thinking, oh yeah, sure, this will get us going. We came back, we got the HYMER, we went back, we towed it. I drove the HYMER and passed it. Sure, we'll try start it as you're towing. No, we came back to the yard. Anthony had to look at it. There's air getting in somewhere. So the thing is, did I mention? She passed. See that word there? She passed. She's insured. I taxed it during the week. I'm in Dublin tomorrow. I was hoping, well, I'm in Dublin Tuesday. You're watching this on Wednesday. I was hoping to take this for a long bit of a spin on Wednesday, but it's not happening. Anthony is going to get it up in the hoist, maybe today, being Wednesday, or Thursday of this week. And that is it. Thank you to Pa for getting me out of a hole this morning when he should have been in bed, in fairness. As you've seen from the photograph, the welding, I'm just blessed to have buddies like that. Anthony is going to take a look at this either the tail end of this week or early next week. I hope to have it at our meetup. We do have a meetup in Treegrove in Kilkenny, the 29th and 30th of September. That will not be its maiden voyage. I will not be camping in it, but I would like to have it there so you guys can see it. That is it from me, Aaron, from me buddy Pa, Anthony the mechanic. Did I mention? I did. I mentioned it passed. Just want to show you again. It did actually pass. Thanks for your support. Talk to you later. Take care.